You think you can manipulate me by bringing up my father? Oh, go ahead, Aunt Anna. By all means, give it your best shot.
You said something at the hospital. Something that I will never forget. It was, the past is dead now. All we have is the future. Faison said something very similar to me when he returned to Port Charles. He urged me to let the past go and to plan a future with him. Much as you are trying to do with Maxie.
Like thousands of other people who are trying to start over, the sentiment is not unique.
Faison could no sooner let go of his past than you can of yours. He was chasing a fantasy, which turned into a dangerous obsession. Don't end up like your father. You have to let Maxie go. I know you're angry at me, Peter. I get that. But you have to think about Maxie and do what is best for her.
Oh, but I do, Anna. Every single moment of every single day. The difference, of course, being that I know I'm not chasing the love of a woman who lied and conned her way into my head the way you did with my father.
I didn't do that.
Oh, well, we all know the obsession Faison had with you, but you're just as much a liar as he is. Who's to say you weren't obsessed with him?
That isn't true.
Really? You lied to me about my mother. And you were very good at it, too. But let's just say you're right. And then Faison did everything in his power to coerce you to be with him. Maxie fell in love with me by choice, Anna. She embraced me with an open heart and of her own free will.
Then you need to reciprocate that love and do what is best for her and the baby.
What's that? Confess? Turn myself in? I'd spend the rest of my life in prison. I'd lose Maxie.
You already have.
Have you looked in the mirror? You're so concerned with me ending up like Faison. The truth is, you and he are one and the same.
We don't know for certain.
So Finn was in on this? He knew he could be my father?
I told Hamilton that Gregory is your father. Period. No room for doubt.
And when was that?
When he came to visit, you were about a year old. He looked at you, he had some suspicions, and I put those to rest.
That you were lying. Because you didn't know for sure.
I know in my heart that you're mine and Gregory's child.
And you believed her? Come on. You're suspicious of everyone. No way do I see you just letting this go. But you didn't. You may have waited a whole bunch of years, but that DNA test you didn't want me to talk about, those lab results, they were about me, weren't they?
I am nothing like Faison.
Well, you lie, you manipulate, you try and pressure people into being who you want them to be rather
I
than
never
who they
pressured
truly
you,
are.
Peter.
Oh, well, you made your high standards and expectations quite known. And for the record, I don't want to be perfect.
No. You want to be loved. But you're incapable of that until you face the truth about yourself.
I have faced the truth, and you know what I realized? Being good Peter was exhausting. And I should have known Alex Merrick was my mother all along because she knew me. She knew my soul.
She gave you up. She rejected you.
She accepted me. She liked me. We spoke the same language. And for the first time in my life, I realized I could relax and be myself instead of jumping through hoops of fire to impress you. Because let's be honest, Anna, that's impossible to do, isn't it? Admit it. You knew I wasn't your son, and deep down, you were relieved.